Here we go. Jay's at work here, putting the old exhaust on. Yeah, they got about the same drop, Jay.
Here?
Yeah, pretty close. I mean, one's a little bit lower, but...
Yeah. That one might just be a touch lower.
Yeah.
Move some up there.
Okay, so Jay's got the exhaust done, and looks pretty good. He's got it all. He's got a ball type joint right there, so we can take it off anytime. And it's all painted, and it's all tucked under tight under the running board, which is the way I wanted it done. It's the only way we could really do it. But you can see he's got the chrome tips on it, and the tips come from Jegs. The mufflers come from Jegs. Those are Smitty mufflers. And then the headers that I revamped, those are Red's headers, and they're working out really good. Boy, they fit. You can turn them backwards. You can just do anything with them. So this one here, this is the driver's side. It's got the ball type joint too. And Smitty muffler, and then we got the chrome out the back. So I'm excited to hear it because Jay did a really good job. He's got all the brackets are, cut, and just everything's looking real professionally neat looking, and it should not be too visible, so we'll have to see what happens here. Loading it on the trailer because that'll be. And then Jay also, he put I had 3 cans of Napa rubberized undercoating, so I had him do all the floor so we could all get it one color, and then plus protect it from rust and everything. Because I had a 68 Camaro that I used that rubberized undercoating on in between the frame rails, and I'm gonna tell you what, that car looked great when I sold it 7 years later. That undercoating still looked really nice. It's some good stuff. Napa sells it. It's in a big blue can. So I'm excited, as usual. So anyways, I'll talk at you later. I got more to do, so. All right, thanks. Okay, so we're home. We're back from Jay's. I can't see the screen, so I don't know how good this is gonna be, but, oh, there we go. Anyways, we got her back. Oh, this thing just sounds so good. Those Smitties, they make that Y block talk good, but it's quiet. That's what I want, because otherwise my wife, she won't ride in it. So, but yeah, we're just progressing here. Exhaust is on it now. Today I might work on the headlights today, try to get those. But she's looking pretty good. I took it down the road at Jay's, and here's another thing I did this over the summer, was my wife had me do plant all this stuff. So that's another thing that I did. So, and it turned out really good. We were surprised how good all this stuff grew. So, yeah, anyways. So, and I got to work on the hood, because the hood, if I don't put the sides back on it, it's got to be tied down somehow. So that's something else that, but the exhaust looks really good. It doesn't, you can't see it once it's down on the ground. You can't even see it under there, so. All right, so that's good for now. I'll be back. Okay, so here we go. We got the hood side on it. I got the headlight mounted down where the originals go. Um, I don't like the original headlights. They got this big heavy light and they got two little 5/16 bolts that holds it on. And I don't like it. These, they have 1/2 inch bolts. Of course, I had to make some because when he put the headlights up on the grill, he cut the bolts. So I had to go get carriage bolts. And the carriage bolts, and what I had to do was I had to drill a hole in the middle of it, and then I had to grind the head down so that it fits inside that cup right there. So I got those made, and now I got to just wire them up. I cut the wiring, but I got it all marked up and everything. So I like the hood. I like it. The whole thing looks really good with the hood on it. I just think it's the finishing touch to the car versus the other side. Versus this like this. I don't like it. Another thing I did, I made this bracket right here. And that goes up and it connects those rods with that plate. That plate that comes off of the grill. I extended it and made that. And I've got that all tacked up and I've got that in place. And that really gives this whole top of this grill good stability. That and the fact that I put that new center hinge on it, that made a big difference. So she's a coming along. Been working on her. You can see the headers, they look really good. I don't know if you can see that Red's headers or not, but they look good. And I'm gonna tell you what, they really worked out good. I don't know if that's an orthodox or an unorthodox way of doing it, but I'm gonna tell you what, it works with this car. And they sound good. I drove it down the road over at Jay's, and I'm gonna tell you what, this thing runs really good. It drives good. It's got good brakes. I mean, this is gonna be a nice cruising car. I can definitely tell you that much. So, but anyways, that's it for now. When I get the rest of this done, I'll be back. All right. Hey everybody, this is the final part of it. Got the bottom of the hoods are on. Got both sides actually. Looks pretty good too. It definitely looks more like a car now. And I also got the headlights on the fenders and the turn signals inside the grill there. I'll have to turn them on so you can see them. Yeah. So anyways, there's the headlights and the turn signals. Got all that done. And I made brackets in there. I got pictures of them. Right now I got the hood. I got to pull it back off to show you. Well, I can do the other side though. That's right. Yeah. Okay. If I can do this one-handed. Yeah, I can. Anyways, you can see in there, I made my bracket in there. And because the wires went across the bottom of that, I made a cover plate. And it really turned out really nice. And I got this bracket here all painted up. I've got to tack it back on there, but I've got that all done. So I've been working on it. And the hoods are fitting pretty good. You can see up here in the front, it's got so anyways, up in the front, you can see it fits pretty good. So the old coupe, she's coming along pretty good now. So anyways, that'll be it for now. This video will be the latest. So anyways, subscribe if you would. I appreciate it. And I'll put a few pictures for slideshow after this. And we'll talk at you later when we get more progression on it. Right now, I'm in process of getting another fender for the driver or passenger side to match up with the driver's side. And I thought it was a 36 fender, but actually, Daryl Swanson, I'm dealing with out in Nebraska. He's like, he knows everything there is to know about a Ford. He's 80, going on 81 years old. His dad owned a Ford dealership. It was in their family for like 100 years. And he's thinking this might be a 35 fender on there. So I just sent him some pictures, and I'm waiting to hear from him. But the old Coupe, she's coming along. She's starting to look like a real car now. So I'm happy with it. My wife likes it. She likes those hoods on the side. She likes the full hood. So got to keep the little woman happy. So, all right, please subscribe, and I'll talk at you later. And thanks. Bye.